Stop it.
Go fuck yourself.
Stop it.
He's trying to. So Nick was trying to play the 1-800-GAMBLER when Lenny was.
I wasn't clicking anything.
Like an adult.
No, I did it.
Oh, it was you. Okay, I thought you were trying
to. I clicked the wrong
take
one.
That all back. All right.
And then it started, and I was trying to go with it, but whatever. Anyways, here we are, live, full effect, game time decision. I am your host, Detroit Lenny, here with my two favorite knuckleheads, Nick and Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
We're doing good.
I haven't lost a bet today.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah. I mean, so bam, crushing that. Guys, don't forget about our sponsor here in Game Time Decision. Wager up to $1,250 on your first bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free play. And win or lose, you'll also get 1,000 reward credits, 1,000 tier credit points. All you got to do is sign up. Caesar Sportsbook right there above Nick Earl's head. Use the promo code, linked in the description of the video. You can just click on it and go right to it. Or download the app, use the promo code GTD4. That'll get you all that good stuff. Don't forget, EarlSportsBets.com/promo. Their 7-day package is only $49. So, what's up? You guys missed me yesterday?
You were gone.
I know.
Honestly, it was like a 15-minute show. It wasn't a long show at all.
I don't blame you.
So we're like, perfect. Lenny's not here. We don't have to do a long show today.
That's fair. I don't blame you. I mean, it's not.
I will say, this morning after ESPN, while Higgs was doing his show, I was getting my NBA futures in. I'm excited for it. Starts in a week. I'm already starting to flex out some jerseys. So,
what starts in a week?
NBA.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
You
all right,
bitch! I had my mouse over that as well.
I mean, you walked right into it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what it is, but I got all kinds of glare on my glasses. Oh, that makes it even worse. There you go. I'll just make it completely brighter. I hate this time of the day in this room.
I finally figured out, because for the longest time with my Tim Earl YouTube account, I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't let me change my profile picture. So it was still stuck at the Mark Kanya bat flip from like the Philadelphia series. But it finally let me switch, and I was able to get my Buffalo Sabres logo in there. So,
oh, thank God! Thank
God.
God.
No, right? I'm happy I was able to do that.
Well, the Redskins sucks. Good
to know. I have no idea what team that is.
Good to know, because they don't play football no more. What up, squad? What up?
I think he may be referring to the Commanders.
They're 1-4.
No, that's the Commanders then.
Rain delay in the Phillies Braves, so we got to.
Can they both lose?
You start time roughly estimated 7:30 Pacific time or Eastern time, right?
7:30 to 7:45. That's according to the team from Georgia's Twitter page. So
fair enough. And then about an hour or so after that, we got Padres Dodgers. Darvish, Kershaw on the mound for Dodgers. Darvish obviously on the mound for San Diego. This is a spot San Diego kind of scares me a little. Not even gonna lie, I'm just saying. I just, I don't know, man.
Dodger run line.
Yeah.
I do. Dodger run line game 1. Dodger run line game 2. Ready for it? Dodger run line game 3. This series would have been a lot more interesting if it didn't have San Diego in it.
I agree. I will give you that. I think I don't think the Padres get swept. I think they lose this series in 4, probably.
No, I think they get swept. If it was the other team in there, then this probably would have gone 5 games.
Yeah.
But with San Diego,
woulda, shoulda, coulda.
San Diego, they just cannot beat the Dodgers. Yeah. It's like you know how you have like when there's like a 5-year-old brother and you just beat up on them constantly.
It's definitely the little
the
brother,
Dodgers
big
are
brother
the Dodgers are the older brother, and the Padres just cannot win. And then there was what 4 times that they won the season, that the Padres beat the Dodgers. That was the times that the older brother's like, all right, fine, I'll give you a cookie.
Yeah.
I
was gonna recommend a player prop for the Braves Phillies game, but I realized that the game already started, or it was supposed to already start, and they took the player props down.
So
I'm gonna, if it were still up, I was gonna recommend Dansby Swanson anytime home run for his last game as a Brave in Atlanta. When the Phillies win tonight and then finish the deal in game 3 or 4.
I think the Braves tie the series tonight, but I think, hear me out. I think the Phillies, I said this from the get-go, Phillies in 5. And in order for it to go 4 or 5 games, obviously Atlanta's got to win somewhere, and I don't think they do it in Philly. And I think this is the game that Atlanta wins. Is this game?
Know, a series doesn't truly start until the road team wins the game. And there was only one road team that won yesterday, and that was the Phillies.
Yeah.
So none of the other series have started yet.
I like Kershaw strikeout prop. I got it at like 5 or something like that. I do like I like what's his name? Wright. I got his prop too.
All right.
Kyle Wright.
Under?
Yeah, I got
I would only take unders.
Why?
With pitcher player props, because
you gotta be careful.
You can be yanked in a second.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because at this point of the year, it's a very short string. So all of a sudden he's going good for 4 or 5 innings. What is the number at?
I think it was about the same. I don't have it.
5.5.
Yeah,
he's got 3 strikeouts through 5 innings. All of a sudden, walk, base hit, bases we're going to yank.
You could say that shit on any game in regular season baseball. You could say that about any game.
You could, but in the playoffs,
any game. I mean, he could get yanked at any time.
No. In the playoffs, there's a lot more likely of
shorter
a chance
leash
for the manager to have a lot shorter of a leash because these games mean a lot more than a regular season game.
Let me see the number I got Kershaw over 4, and no, I'm sorry, Kershaw. Oh, okay. Right for 5. And
no, Justin,
5, I got even in money, and right over 4, I got minus 115.
I don't think Dansby Swanson's staying because the Braves have to find $50 million somewhere to give to Jacob deGrom for a couple of years. So he can go over there, win a Cy Young, be the picture of health, and make every single scheduled start and never have a single injury the rest of his career. So no, I don't know. I don't know if Swanson stays because they're going to try to go after deGrom.
Just imagine this infield, ready, Nick? You get Alonso, McNeil, Lindor, and Swanson.
I would want Trey Turner before Swanson.
That's true. I'd want Trey Turner. But anyways,
I like the Dodgers tonight. I do. But the Padres, I feel like they're going to win one game. And I think this is their best spot to win it. Otherwise, they're going to lay down. If you go down 0-2 to the Dodgers,
there's no way the Padres get swept.
Ready? I've got a really complex betting strategy for the rest of the playoffs. All right, ready? See the Dodgers, bet the run line, move on.
Yeah, but playoff Kershaw is not regular season Kershaw. You got to give me that. Gotta give me that.
100%.
Kershaw sucks.
Right now, this version of Kershaw is not good. I'm not saying that he's not. But when it comes to it, Kershaw's going to go, 4 innings, and then you get one of the best bullpens in baseball. I'm not worried about the Dodgers.
I think, I lean under in the Braves game. I lean over in the Dodger game. But didn't bet either one.
Well, yeah, I would lean under in the Braves game, too, with it being raining and all.
Well, I did that like this morning.
That's fair.
I do. We do have some college football as well. Talk about marquee matchup over the weekend, second to only the ECU Pirate and Memphis game, is the University of Lafayette, Louisiana Lafayette, Raging Cajuns at Marshall, Thunder and Herd, Wednesday night football. I like the under.
They don't pick good games to put on there. But it makes sense because who would watch this game on a Saturday? Be honest.
I like the Raging Cajuns.
I'll be honest.
I truly like the Raging Cajuns. I've backed them as dogs plenty of times this year.
So you're saying that on a noon start with a bunch of other solid games, say if they got a noon start,
Alabama, Tennessee. I don't give a shit about that.
Hold on.
I'm definitely watching that.
Say if we put the UL Lafayette game at noon, you're saying you're watching it over Kansas and Oklahoma, or Central Michigan and Akron, or Miami of Ohio and Bowling Green.
I'm watching Maction before I watch anything.
I'm watching
100%.
our favorite team this year, Miami of Ohio, Tim.
Over Bowling Green? Give me Bowling Green at home.
No, Miami of Ohio outright.
No.
By
give
14.
Give me Coastal Carolina minus the 12.
Yeah, I could see that. Old Dominion's not good.
Tonight's matchup, Raging Cajuns, Thunder, and Herd. I'm on the under. I'm on the under in the first half. I'm on the under in the whole game. Those are my handicap tam pets. Under first half, under whole game. I don't see a lot of points by either one. I don't like a side. I don't like the 10 number. If anything, I lean Marshall, but I don't like 10. Right, I don't. And I didn't like it enough to tease it. Because the Marshall might win this game like 24-3. You know
as long as we get the under or ULL, it's fine.
And then again, Lex put it in the comment right here too. Marshall might lose outright. I'm just saying I don't like the side. I just like a dog fight in the under. Yeah, and out left. Okay. Marshall cannot cover though. That's true. You know, so I don't know. All right, you'll be right back. Bananas and grapes. Are you Terry's secondary account? I'm going to start back up at the top because I missed some comments. Redskins suck. Yeah, I know. Is there a hockey squad bet? Yeah, sure. Chicago Blackhawks money line running.
Yeah.
No. I got you, bro. I got you.
I know exactly what it is. Ready?
Release the Kraken.
I'm on the Ducks. I'm on the Ducks, so we're already disagreeing. We were.
That's just me. That's me with everybody.
Yeah, that's fair. The Commanders do suck. The Bears suck. The tomorrow night's going to be all bad.
Wait, can I give my handicap on the Anaheim and Seattle game?
Hey, I Justin, hold on 1 second, Tim. This right here, Padres over 2.5. I could see that. I see them scoring 3 runs, but that's it. So, you know, go ahead, Don. Go ahead.
All right, so you get the Seattle Kraken and the Anaheim Ducks going at it tonight. If a Kraken and a Duck fought each other, the Kraken would win.
If I didn't know you were going to
Therefore, Kraken money line. You're welcome. Have a great day.
Hell no to the no.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm watching as you're putting plays. Are you actually betting Philadelphia tomorrow?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
My number's like
oh no, Flyers.
Oh, the Flyers.
Oh God,
Damn, we've put up the Blackhawks on this site. Like, we put up the Canadiens. I mean, we're gonna have bad teams.
Hey, this is an undercover wrong play, Markel. And no offense, I'm not picking on you or anything, but I like Columbus. I liked them last year. They were a sneaky good team. And I think they could be sneaky good this year. And I think the Hurricanes total, maybe not this game, totally, collectively in the season, they take a step back. But not like they're not going to be bad. I'm not saying that, but they're going to take a step back. I don't know.
Oh, I think I got my Tim Earl hockey play of the day for tomorrow. I'm ready for it.
I'm scared.
I'm good. Is
it anything I've put up?
No, nothing that I have not seen you put up anything on it yet. I'm putting it into the private chat.
Thank you, sir. I did.
What game is it?
It's in the chat.
I know. I haven't looked at the chat. I want to see if I can figure it out before I look at it.
It's a game that's on the slate tomorrow.
Give me a sport.
No, it's in hockey.
Oh, it's in hockey for tomorrow?
It's the Tim Earl hockey play of the day, and it's for tomorrow.
What matchup?
Come on. Do I? No.
No. Let me guess. Tomorrow.
You have to try to just, and it's not the Sabres. It's not the Sabres. The
Okay,
Timberwolves
all right.
NHL play of the day cannot be the Sabres. That's the only thing I'm limiting myself to.
Hold on.
But it's a play that I actually really, I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, this could be a good play. And if anybody in the chat wants to try to guess too, that's fine too.
Can I? All right. So
It's not in the Sabres game.
It's not in the Sabres game.
is it? It's just a side or a total. It's not a prop, right? Because I'm not.
It's a side.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say. Kyle, no. Can't be. It's got to be it's not the Islanders.
No.
Rangers over the Wild.
No.
I kind of leaned Wild in that game.
I already put the Wild up.
Devils money line.
No, because Nick already likes Philadelphia. Hold on, I'm putting a banner for it.
Ooh. You said it's not Sabres. It's definitely not
Is
Arizona.
Release the Kraken.
Kraken.
No.
It can't be It cannot be Chicago.
No. You guys each get one more guess.
It should be the Avalanche.
Nick, final guesses?
That's not a game I've put up.
No.
It's the Predators.
It should be.
Flames puck. I did put that game up.
Did you actually?
I'm on the Flames.
I didn't see it. I didn't get a notification for it on BetStamp.
What?
Yeah, I like Calgary tomorrow. Freaking puck line at plus 225.
Well, hear me out. Yeah, I think Calgary may be a better team than Colorado this year in general.
Whoa. What?
Yes, Calgary is going to be a better. Ready? I'm going to mark it now. 5/19, October 12th. Calgary will finish with more points than the Colorado Avalanche this year. They will finish with more points. And
wait, say that again.
the Calgary Flames will finish with more points than the Colorado Avalanche.
Bro, I gotta hit all kinds of buttons for this.
What? Hell no. To the no.
If you look at it,
think of any more
also for
buttons to hit,
tomorrow's
but I
game,
want to hit one that says F you, no.
Juan, there's one other one that you needed to do for that one. I didn't have to. I just wanted to play it.
I almost did it too. I did. I swear to God, I did.
You also got to take a look at. You got to take a look at that game tomorrow. The Colorado Avalanche will be on a second half of a back-to-back and traveling after the game tonight.
And isn't Calgary in Canada?
Yep. So they have to go through customs. Also, for the full season.
Nick, can we just put the puck line up to plus 225?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
But when you look at what the Avalanche lost in the offseason, they lost some pieces. They lost Kemper. They lost Abo Kubel. They lost Burakovsky. They lost Kadri. They lost some pieces. This Avalanche team are not going to be as good as people think they are.
I agree, but
They're not going to do what they did last year, and they paid McKinnon $12 million a year. So that broke my rule. You're not going to win a cup now.
They're not winning. They had no intentions on winning.
All right, Calgary puck line's up on the site now.
All right, cool.
Plus 2.5 Blackhawks. I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
I have plus 2.5 Blackhawks.
Predators money line. Oh, we going Bill Cosby. Just got real.
I want probably nothing to do with Preds and Stars.
I was looking at that game too. I was looking at that game too as my play of the day, going with the under. I was looking at the under in that game.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm not picking a game for today because Nick already has the entire slate capped.
No. Bruh. Yeah.
Bruh.
Montreal first period plus a half. Man, I don't know. The Maple, I don't know. I don't want nothing to do with that shit.
They win the full game.
They're
They win the full game.
400, 300. Like I I don't even, to be honest with you, when I see games like that, like tonight, Avalanche Blackhawks, Avalanche minus 400 million, right? All that shit. I'm not looking at a side. I immediately don't look at a side. Not a puck line either way. None of that shit. Not in regulation. None of that. If I get a total that I feel comfortable about, sure. Or if I get a player prop that I feel comfortable about, sure. I'm trying to do more hockey player props this year. The hockey nerds that I surround myself with do way more player prop stuff. So
I don't do that many player props, but I may need to dabble in those a little bit.
I just want to I want to have more in my hat. You know what I mean? I'm more tricks
gonna look up
kind of
something.
thing.
I'm gonna play some of those tonight.
I do a lot of in regulation hockey bets. I do that. I am known to lay some chalk, but
see, for me, I don't play in regulation. I don't play in regulation a lot. I'll minus one them instead. I'll take the -1. So if they go to overtime, I can push.
John's got questions. I don't know about what. I'll tell you what's custom. Jesus Christ. What do you get like for tonight's guy? I like the under in college football, and I like both. I like both home teams tonight. I like the Braves to get it done tonight. I didn't bet that side though. I got some player props going on in that, but I'm gonna in play that game. I've been doing really well on in play shit. This like in the last 3-4 days with football. Monday Night Football did really well. Last night did some stuff that I liked. So that's kind of what I don't know. I mean, I don't knock on wood, I'll make sure I don't jinx my shit. Blackhawks money line will be fun for about 3 minutes and then expect to lose your money. Exactly. Habs money line first quarter or first period. I can't. I tread lightly in the NHL. Tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Preseason bets, none. For NBA, not me.
No. Do yourselves a favor. If you want to bet NBA,
agree.
Ready? Grab the Lakers +6 and grab the under in the Philly game for opening night. Don't touch preseason. There you go.
Yeah, you can't parlay in plays. So, I don't know what Lex can't do shit. Lakers -3, Knicks -3, Capitals money line, Blackhawks +2.5 from John. I haven't even watched a lick of basketball, preseason or otherwise. So I got no opinion either way. I'd be lying to you if I did. I'd just be 100% with you. Steve says, "What up, guys? What up? What up? What up?" In play, yeah, I got you. On Bovado, you can parlay in play. Really interesting. My NBA preseason is 3-1. There you go. Tread lightly. That's all. There's no hurry. Plenty of season. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I mean? It is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't forget about this Earl Sports Bets package, $49. I feel
we're about to get into the busy season, so that definitely jump on that.
Tons of value. Tons of value.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think here, and that hurts. I feel like I'm missing something that I was supposed to talk about. I want to talk about something. I don't know.
We talk NBA.
I lost my.
I put out my tweet of my futures.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And
all right, let's hear it.
All right, so I did for win totals, and then I also did for championship, MVP, defensive player, and rookie of the year.
All right, let's do win totals first because I'm going to pull those up here.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that because me and Nick have made a conscious decision to handicap NBA.
You do
more NBA this year. More NBA.
NBA is and then I'm going to make it an effort to handicap more hockey. So that's how it is.
Let's do this.
NBA this year. So we're starting off. The win total for the Brooklyn Nets is 50.5. I'm going to take it under. I think this team takes a step down. The Eastern Conference kind of cannibalizes itself because there's no dominant team there. So I'm going to take that one under the total. we'll get. Trust me, I have plenty about Milwaukee that we can talk about.
I'm just saying dominant.
And speaking of Milwaukee, I'll talk about them next. Their win total is 53. I'm going to take them over. Also, with Milwaukee, I have them to win the NBA Finals, 7-1. I have Giannis to win MVP, 650, and Giannis to win Defensive Player of the Year, plus 1,000.
Okay.
I'm high on. I think that the Milwaukee Bucks are the best team in the East, and I don't think it's particularly close. They would have made it to the NBA Finals if it wasn't for Chris Middleton getting injured in the middle of that series. But anyways, that's Milwaukee, and I'm high on Milwaukee this year. We'll go to my Denver Nuggets because I know I'm taking them over. They're 50.5 win total. Murray being back, Porter being back is going to be a big impact on this team. And I think that Denver could realistically be the number one team in the West.
Tim is on the right.
I am on the right.
He's on the left.
I am on the right.
Yeah. Do you want to see him like this?
But I don't like that.
Does that mess everybody up?
Yeah, that messes everybody. Can I go? Thank you. Anyways, I took the Nuggets over 50.5. I also have them to win the NBA Finals, 16-1. No player props. I did not take Jokic to win MVP. Jokic won MVP last year because he had to. He was the only offense on that team, so he was the only one that could do anything. We'll keep on moving on with a couple of these. The next two I'm really interested in. One of them is the jersey I'm wearing right now, the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm taking them over the 48.5. I think they're going to be a sneaky team this year. I think they're going to be, I don't want to say as good as Memphis last year, kind of that deal.
How many? What's the total?
48.5.
Okay.
I like them over that total. I also, and Terry will like this, have a sprinkle on them to win the NBA Finals at 28-1. That's not my longest shot, though. That's not my longest shot. And I'll get to that one. You know what? I'll get to that one next. Ready for this one? The New Orleans Pelicans.
Jesus Christ.
There's your dark horse. Over 45 wins. I like that. I like them to win their division at 325. And I have a sprinkle on them at 40-1 to win the NBA Finals. That's one of the
New Orleans?
The New Orleans Pelicans.
So you're thinking what's his name stays healthy?
I think Zion's back and he'll be healthy. CJ McCollum looks good. And they just have a very young core.
I agree.
They looked really promising last year. You saw what happened last year.
Yeah.
When they got CJ McCollum, and then their rookies kind of just were good, and they made a big run. They made the playoffs. They made it through the play-ins. They just looked like and then they ran into the Suns. Can't really fault them for that one, but they forced that one, 6 games against the Suns? Mm-hmm. They did really well. I think that team's going to be a team to be reckoned with this year. Some teams that I'm not high on this year. Yes, I'm a New Yorker. No, I'm not high on the Knicks. I think they go under the 39.5. If anything, they got worse. They did pick up what's his face from Dallas, Derek Brunson.
Okay,
Jalen Brunson. Derek Brunson's the fighter. They picked up Brunson. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Under the 39.5. Speaking of the Suns, under 52.5. I'm not gonna be high on them this year. There's a little bit of turmoil in their thing. I don't think DeAndre Ayton likes the coach very much, and you could very well see DeAndre Ayton not in a Suns uniform by the end of the year. I'm not high on him. I don't think it's a good spot. Blazers fans, I'm sorry, under the 39.5 as well. They're in a rebuild year. That's all it is. They're 100% in a rebuild, and I just don't see them doing all that well. A team that I'm going to be a little bit high on this year is the Sacramento Kings.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think they make the playoffs.
I don't think they still have a team, Sacramento.
I don't think they make the playoffs, but I like their core. I like their core, and I think they go over the 34 wins. I don't think they lose 50 games this year. I think that they're not a playoff team yet. I think they have a chance later down the line, a couple of years from now, build up the core and draft a couple more guys. But I think Sacramento has a shot to push themselves a little bit further. 2 more win totals. For whatever reason, the lowest win total team is the San Antonio Spurs. I don't think they lose 60 games this year. For whatever reason, their win total is 22.5. There's 82 games in the season. Yeah, I'm taking that one over. I know they're supposed to suck, but 22, they can win 25 games. They can win 25. If they don't, then whatever, I lose that bet. And then the final one is the Toronto Raptors. I like them over their win total. I think they're going to be one of the stronger teams in the East. They kind of fell off in the playoffs last year. Kind of had a little bit of injuries that they were dealing with, so that was kind of rough. I think the Toronto Raptors could be potentially a dangerous team coming out of the East. And then finals stuff. Milwaukee 7-1, Clippers 750, Denver 1600, Memphis 25, Minnesota 28, and New Orleans 40. I did Giannis and John Morant for MVP. I did Rudy Gobert and Giannis for Defensive Player of the Year. And my Rookie of the Years are Murray and Ivy at 5-1 and 750. So those are my NBA futures for this year.
So you think the Pistons are a 30-win team? There's totals at 29. They last year at 23. I think they got better from last year, but
they got better. That one was kind of a weird line.
28 wins, I see. Like maybe 30. It's balls.
I think I would lean towards the over. I think I would lean towards the over with the Pistons, but that would mean that some of the other teams are really bad. But I don't know.
I think Washington gets worse.
I think Washington's awful.
Worse.
Oh,
yeah. I think the Knicks get
worse. I knew I forgot to put one team in there.
I think the Pistons can backdoor into a play-in. Maybe lose, but they can get into a play-in.
I don't know if they're quite there yet.
Like they're borderline bubble playoff team. Like they're on the fence.
We'll see.
You know what I'm saying? And realistically, 40 is going to have to really get you in that division or in that conference. So 40 wins. I don't know if they're a 40-win team, but I think they're a 30-win team. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I think they got better from last year. Did they get?
I think so too.
10 games. I think they got
better,
maybe 10 wins better, but not necessarily 15 or 20 wins better. So,
no. I forgot to add one more team in there. Pacers. Pacers over 20. What? Next NBA Finals picks with about 30 seconds of thought.
Hey, you know what's messed up?
Miami,
he'll probably be right.
Memphis,
he'll probably be right.
Lakers? You like those? Why?
Give me LeBron James MVP. Let's go. I'm just kidding.
I can't do this.
I like how he prefaced it with 30 seconds of thought. I appreciate the honesty, I will say.
Hey. I'll say this.
It's my expert NBA analysis, by the way. This is why we get paid the big bucks. This is expert analysis right here.
Yeah,
but also Pacers over 23.5 wins. I forgot to put that one in there. I like their core. We talked about them today during the ESB show. I like the Pacers core. I was high on them last year. Chris Durante and Jalen Smith, solid for your forward.
The Pacers and the Pistons as like the same team in different.
They're kind of the same team. I think the Pacers are better.
Can I quickly point out a couple comments real quick?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
First of all, appreciate it, and once again, appreciate.
Yeah, shout out.
Hail to Zion.
And there you go. Feel free, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for notification. If you're feeling frisky or a little tipsy like Lex, hit that donation button. Tip your bartenders. You know how this works. Yes, shout out. Appreciate it, guys. Lex, you know we appreciate you. Still digging the Blackhawks tonight, right?
Yeah.
Money line. Let's go.
Blackhawks -1.5 plus 800. This comment is this, Joe. I'm directing this specifically toward you. There's a little dollar sign.
That's smashing tonight. That is smashing tonight. Put a quarter unit on it or something. Put something small on it.
Donate. I'll send you my Cash App. Don't send your money to the book. Send it to us.
I do have a prop tonight on that game. I took Patrick Kane over 1.5 points at plus 177.
He's the only thing that they have offensively at all, but there's no way I'm not. I shouldn't say that, but is it a banner night for the Avs?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know. No fucking way.
Yeah.
No way that Chicago goes in there.
I
like the under.
I am typing out. These are for real. These are my Stanley Cup picks. That I posted these on Twitter as well. No, the Sabres are not part of this, Tim. You know this.
Yeah, don't be goofy.
So these are my actual picks that I put up on Twitter as well for the Stanley Cup.
Carolina, Tampa, Vegas, Washington, St. Louis, and Vancouver. You pick a 60-1 in Vancouver, but can't even mention my.
So listen,
my Sabres.
I don't hate the Vegas thing. I'm on the same freaking boat as you are with the Knights.
And I'm going to probably put out. I'm going to probably put some player futures up on my Twitter tonight. One of those player futures is Jack Eichel to win the MVP.
Oh, shut up.
Listen, no, I don't hate it. But also,
because if Vegas is going to be good, he's going to win the MVP.
Do we all not feel that history repeats itself in your everyday life, in the world, in society, in sports, in everything? History repeats itself. Therefore, the Detroit Red Wings plus 6,600 to win the cup. Let's go, Big Red. Let's go. History repeats itself.
What?
Every time the Colorado Avalanche, every time, not one or twice, every time the Colorado Avalanche have won the Stanley Cup, the following year the Detroit Red Wings have won. Stat check me, I dare you. Already did all that. Not sure how frisky he's feeling. Blackhawks 4-2. Hey man, I'm treading lightly. I ain't got enough balls to put that plus 800 bets in. Bears gonna dominate tomorrow. I mean, probably like in dominating fashion, like in a 12-3 game. Sure.
12, no touchdown score.
No, because Justin Fields can run against them. I think he can get. Like, I love
Washington.
Power Hour.
Washington will throw for a touchdown, and it'll be 12-7.
Dan Campbell kind of hit the nail on the head with some prop bets today on Thursday on Power Hour.
God.
Be on the lookout for. Not Dan Campbell, Dan Kaiser. I call him Dan Campbell all the time. Dan Kaiser did rushing yards for Justin Fields over 40.5. That's he might break that off in like the first quarter. So get after it. They're going to have their highest scoring game of the season. The Bears, what is that? Like 5, 15? How many points do they score on a regular? Nobody who pays attention. Who in the F plays attention to Bears' highest scoring games? Let me see. They average 17 points of offense, and the Washington Commanders average 18. So two shit teams. They both give up in the low 20s, but the Bears score 22 points, 12 points, 23 points, 10 points, and 19 points. I don't think this game. Neither one of these teams scoring 20 points. I can't stand either one of these teams. The over tomorrow is big, 37. That's disturbing. Yeah, I saw that. I think they didn't open at like 39 or 30.
We got 39.5.
Yeah, and then now I see it at 38.5. That's just nasty. Just tease it under. So Deadskins against the spread first quarter. Deadskins first money line first quarter. I mean, I don't know if Washington scores. I hope this game ends up like 7-0. Last second touchdown. Bears scoring 31 tomorrow. Stop it. 31-17 going way over. Way over. I don't see that. I'm all about going against the trend and taking overs and this and that against the primetime unders. But this, like Monday night with KC and the Raiders, that was a go against the trend of primetime unders for sure. But with these two dumbasses, The Commanders and the Bears, hell to the no. Can't get on board with that. Can't do it, won't do it, ain't gonna do it. So back to tonight, though. Tim, are you saying you're not going to watch the Rays and Cajuns in Marshall?
No, I'm saying the only reason why I would watch it is it's because it's on Wednesday night.
All right, that's fair.
But I know the next game that I'll sit down and watch, and it's not.
I'm probably
today.
going to watch Washington and Boston tonight.
It's not today. I'm watching the Sabres game tomorrow. That's for sure.
I'll probably flip some hockey, but like turn it on here and there. But I will be mostly interested in either the 2 baseball games or the college football game. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm going to, when I start to really handicap hockey, like right now, I just need more data. I need more numbers. You know what I mean? So I watch hockey, put some bets in here and there, like for sure. Like I like tonight. Oh shit! Who did I tell you earlier, Nick Earl? I am not.
You liked the Quackers.
Yep, I like the Ducks.
Canucks.
I like McCare, the dude from over 1.5 points plus 150. Cale Makar. Yeah, I like him over points. He's just like a point machine. I wouldn't be opposed to Patrick Kane getting a 1.5 at plus 170.
That's what I got on him.
I'm trying to get a little bit of more player prop stuff in. But I mean, I'm in a real touchy situation with hockey. I need more data. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm really
and that's usually the way it should be in the beginning of the season, but I've opened up the season by firing away. So
yeah, I say it every year when it comes to like baseball. Football,
I'm going to tread lightly.
Football, I never tread lightly. Never.
I'm going to tread lightly.
Go hard.
A day and a half in. I have 14 plays tonight.
Right,
tread lightly. Exactly. What's tread lightly?
What's that mean?
We
fire away.
Fire away. We say at the
go that game. That game.
We always say it at the beginning of the season, except for football. I go hard every day, all day. You give me a football game, I'm on it. Some way, shape, or form.
Oh, yeah.
College or otherwise. I don't give a shit when it is. But the NHL, I'm trying my damnedest to be hesitant in the regular season in the beginning. For at least, I told myself 30 days, so I'd wait 2 weeks. That
being said, Nick, how many plays do you have up on the site for tomorrow or for today?
For today, too many. I want to say 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plays.
Because I have a couple sides and totals on games. So
9 plays in 6 games.
I have a couple of sides and overs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have Vancouver in the over. I have Seattle in the over. And I have Chicago plus 2.5 in the over. Those are the 3 games that have 2 plays.
Degenerate parlay: Carolina puck line, Boston puck line, over 6.5, Chicago, Colorado.
2 and 1. Carolina covers, the over in Chicago hits, and the Boston Bruins lose by 4. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Boston's not going to be good this year. They're not going to be good this year.
They're not going to be as good as last year. I think that their defense kind of held them into some games last year. And I don't think
they're missing some blue liners to start the year. They're missing Grzelcyk and they're missing McAvoy. And they're missing Marchand, which is arguably their best player.
The Rat.
They're missing the Rat.
I pay attention to things.
You do?
I do. I like the Ducks tonight. I know you like the Kraken. I just don't feel comfortable with the Kraken on the road at all. I didn't last year, and I still won't until they prove me wrong. And I have not bet on it. I have not. So as far as that goes,
is that your gut play? Oh no, it can't be your gut play because they're not.
Plus, yeah. You want. I don't think I have a gut play in hockey right now.
Gut play Blackhawks money line.
Hell no.
But there's a serious. Do you know the trend for it? You fade the banner teams.
Yeah, but I'm not.
All right, what team won the banner?
The Blackhawks are so freaking bad that shit doesn't matter.
Does it?
In my opinion, I don't think it matters because the
all right, my
Blackhawks
bad.
are that bad.
My bad.
Also,
all right,
you gotta
Vaughn,
keep in mind. Okay, I'll let you talk then.
Can I compare it to another game? All right. So the Braves won the 2021 World Series opening day at home versus the Cincinnati Reds,
Who actually turned out to be not a halfway bad team this year.
the team that started off 4-21.
Yeah, and then turned their season around. Tell me they didn't. Tell me they didn't turn their season around.
They were a non-competitive team.
They turned a pile of poop into a smaller pile of poop.
And again, it's 100 and some odd games in baseball.
Still,
Hockey's not the same. It's not the same. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm not saying that I won't follow that trend. I'm saying that the Henderson Silver Knights, the minor league team for VGK, for the Vegas Golden Knights, the Henderson Silver Knights, I would take on the puck line -1.5 over the Chicago Blackhawks.
and that's BS.
In Chicago.
And that's BS.
Come on, that's like saying, "Oh, I'm going to take the Alabama Crimson Tide over the worst NFL team."
No, it's not. Because it's a different
It
class
is.
of teams. It's a different class. You're talking about 19, 20-year-old kids against grown-ass men. The minor league teams, they're not necessarily, it's not college. I'm not saying I would take UNLV hockey team over Chicago Blackhawks. I would take a minor league team. There's some minor league baseball teams that I might take over certain MLB teams, but not a college team. That's not what I'm saying. I just think give me the Blackhawks to finish with the absolute worst record in the NHL this year.
I think there's a different team for that.
Far.
I would take Philadelphia before Chicago this year.
That being said, you have freaking Philadelphia money line. What are you talking about?
And I have the Blackhawks plus 2.5. What's your point?
No, the Detroit Red
Yeah, I
Wings
agree.
finished with the worst record.
This motherfucker.
Buffalo Sabres do.
I said, Tim Earl, one too many times. Stop talking about my wings. You're in a time.
About wings, I kind of want chicken wings.
Oh, chicken wings
I
sound
know.
good.
I can fuck up some wings.
I really could. Nah.
I had a nice dinner last night with Mr. Trapp. It was
Oh,
good.
nice. Man, the one time that we went out there, we're like, hey, meet us out there. We can hang out and stuff. Now I'm good.
Well, yeah.
But he'll go hang out with you.
You guys
he
weren't
said we were
buying
going to
me
go to
steak
dinner
and lobster.
before we. Yeah, he said we were going to go to lunch. That one day he was going to meet us
know.
at the Sportsbook before we got on our flight, and we messaged him saying, "Are you going to come hang out?" And we didn't get anything until we were at the airport later.
I know. That's my bad. I owe you guys a nice dinner for sure.
No.
Like,
But,
no.
you know,
when
when the boss says, "Hey, come
you ditched us.
come to dinner
You stood
and-
us up."
to the best restaurant in Vegas," his opinion. Hey, you guys want to hear a funny story from last night for real?
Let's hear
Craig
it.
Trapp got recognized
Really?
at the dinner table. We're
Hey,
sitting
you
at the
lost
table.
me money.
No, not even a little bit. But it was me, him, two of the sale guys, that Jonathan guy. It's nice to put names to faces that we email.
Yeah, there you go.
Candace was there. We know who Candace is. None of you guys do. Candace runs shit. She's the boss behind the boss, for sure. So she was there, and we all just talked, whatever. And then, like, towards the end of the night, this guy comes on. I don't know, he's waiter, maitre d', whoever, comes over, and he's like, "Hey, you're Craig Trapp, right?" And I'm like, nobody cares. Like, like whatever. And then the guy was like, "I remember you from back in the day, and you've been in here before." It's one of his favorite restaurants, so it was kind of funny.
There you go.
I was like, "Calm down, big fella." You saw his head go and just inflate, you know. And I'm like, "Calm down, big fella." MLB, but yeah, it was kind of funny though. It was like, yeah, you know, whatever. He's like, "Do you know Detroit Light?" He goes, "Yeah, you on that show with that blonde?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the blonde."
Yeah, the blonde. Yeah.
The
Yep.
blonde. Yep, it was kind of funny. It was, you know, kind of a big deal, folks. You know, we are MLB with a color in their name sucks. Oh, all teams. Lex, I'm trying to decipher, but you gotta work with me.
He's saying that any team that had a color in their name is trash. White Sox, Red Sox, the Reds,
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays, the trash.
So does Kansas City count? Because the Royals, well, it's not Royals.
No.
It's meaning Royals like a crown, not the royal blue or anything like that. I'm actually looking to see, and I think you're on to something here. Yeah. The only one you make an argument for is the Blue Jays because they finished.
The Blue Jays were good. Blue Jays were good this year.
Right.
Where they didn't reach the expectations that I guess they wanted to, but they were a good team this year.
I don't think any team has until they put the World Series championship trophy above their head. You know,
I would disagree with that. I would disagree with that.
You play to win championships. Is there no?
I know, but if you're talking about expectations, if a team like the Tigers made the playoffs this year, you're exceeding expectations. But if a team like the Mets that they didn't win the World Series, even though they only won 77 games the year before, their expectations were World Series or bust.
I mean, look, we all know that Alabama. It's like Alabama, right? If the Crimson Tide do anything less than win a national championship, it's kind of a
failure,
disappointment.
Yeah, but if Vanderbilt wins 5 games, that's a successful
in the past
season.
couple of years,
Right?
Yeah,
that's fair. I like the Blackhawks -1.5 is reasonable. I feel like it's reasonable. There you go. Jump all over it then. Bears score 20 at least. Why?
Why?
I mean, I don't think their offense is that good. I got the Bears winning I think what was the season total? Under 4.5 or 5.5 wins?
Something like that.
I don't think they're that good. Like, here's the thing. I still think all things being equal right now, here we are, week 6 of the NFL. Lions still finished with a better record than the Bears.
Can they both not?
Well, they could tie probably, but I think they do. I ain't afraid of the Bears, and nobody else should be either. And Washington sucks, but
I think Washington has a chance to finish with the worst record this year. Pittsburgh's
going to say, "Hold my beer."
No,
Pittsburgh's going to be fine.
Pittsburgh's going to be in trouble.
Pittsburgh's in trouble, yes, but this was a rebuilding year. We knew it was going to be a rebuilding year. They have a rookie quarterback.
Teams like Pittsburgh don't have rebuilding years, though.
This will be their first time that they missed. This will be their first time that they don't have an over 500 record since 2003. This year.
Well, I think the thing is with Pittsburgh is, you've had Ben Roethlisberger since the beginning of time.
And you still have one of the best coaches in football.
You do. And I think
correct, which is why the rebuilding process will be quicker and it'll be less painful for Pittsburgh.
Here's the thing, Steelers fans, if you're out there and you're watching this and you finish in the top next year, you're drafting in the top 5 and being that's okay. That's good. That's okay for you. You take a year off, you get right with Jesus, and you get back on path. You get back on path. Well, there you go. That's all you gotta do. You are. I think your running game is solid. Najee Harris, one of the best running backs in the league. I think you could use a wide receiver for Kenny Pickett. I think you could use some offense there, and your defense, for the love of Christ, play better. I think you got pieces. Just play better.
They also are missing. They're also missing their best defensive player.
Exactly. Yeah.
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt.
This is why it's a rebuilding year.
Right. Smash that like button, folks. Smash it. Actually, just you can tap it nicely.
Lightly tap it. Other people need to use it too. Don't be rude.
Yeah, don't be a dick. There's no need to smash and pass. Just nice tap.
Nice.
I'm just saying. I mean, the Bears are 2-3. I think it's under 4.5 is still alive.
100%.
I mean,
it's still very early in the season.
Because who are the teams they've beaten? Oh, they beat the Niners week 1.
They beat the Niners, but that was in a splish and splash. And then the Texans. The Texans who finally got their first win. Which
I was all over the Bears.
Real quick. That Houston Jaguars game, does that prove that the Jaguars are not legit? That they scored 2 field goals against the Texans?
I'm going to say
who the hell said the Jaguars were legit?
Well, the Jaguars they beat the frickin' the Chargers.
Anybody could beat anybody on any given Sunday.
And here's why I'm going to say pump your brakes on that statement, because if you look at previous history, the Texans have dominated the Jaguars in years past.
So that
for whatever reason, that is one of those teams that just the Jaguars cannot beat. It's the Texans.
It's always
for whatever reason it is, they just can't.
First of all, that division is just always a shit show and fighting.
Yeah, that
Tennessee,
division.
Indy,
That division's so bad. That division's so bad. The Colts beat the Chiefs. The Jaguars beat the Chargers. The Titans beat the Raiders.
The Titans are 3-2, and it's only because of that division.
I'm just saying that we said that this division was going to be so bad and the West was going to be so good, and yet they've gone in and the Colts beat the Broncos too. All 4 of the AFC West teams have lost the AFC South game this year.
Like, here's the Bears' schedule remaining. Washington, we know about tomorrow. At the Patriots, they can lose that game. That's your. I think that's a Sunday night game.
The Patriots win that game.
At Cowboys
win.
At home, Bears at home against the Dolphins.
Even with Thompson.
Yep.
Dolphins win.
Lions, whatever.
Bears win.
Falcons, Bears win.
Falcons win.
Falcons beat them.
Mm-hmm. At the Jets, I'll take the Jets.
Jets.
Packers,
I will take the Jets in that game.
The Packers. Eagles, take the Eagles. Bills, take the Eagles. At Detroit wins. It's at Detroit. They'll split.
They split against Detroit this year.
Yeah. And then we got Lions. I'm sorry, at Lions, and then we have the Vikings, which the Vikings will beat them. The Vikings will sweep them. Packers will sweep them. They split with the Lions. But I think the Lions can sweep them. Will the Lions actually do that shit? I don't know. Like a healthy Lions team, sure. But I don't know. 4 or 5 wins tops. We'll see.
Anyways.
Yeah. We had smashed it. Took Marshall minus 9.5 and under 54.
54?
Where did you get 54? You made 40. In that game,
we got 46.
5? I think you flip-flop your numbers. I think it's 45. I got 45.5, 47.
We got 47.5.
I want to tease this. I want to get on. See, I feel like since I love the under so much, I feel like take the Raging Cajuns plus all the points, plus say 17 in a teaser and under, rather than taking Marshall down to 3 and an under. If I love the under, I should like Louisiana. If I like the over, I should like Marshall.
Correct.
Therefore, I'm perplexed, so I'm just taking the under, and I got no teaser tonight.
There you go.
Kind of hurts.
Yeah, he fixed under 47.5.
Yeah, I do that. It's all good.
Time to head out.
Yep, that's our time. I will see you guys on the flip side. Remember, Game Time Decisions here Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern. We're going to say go baseball, go football. Let's watch some hockey. Let's watch some ice. I'm trying to click on shit. It won't work. That's going to do it for us, though. Don't forget, if you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Check out earlsportsbets.com/promo. 7-day package for $49. Also, if you haven't already, you got to be living under a rock. If you don't download Caesar Sportsbook in your city, state, whatever, state specific, if they will let it, you should do it. Download this. Click a link in the description below. Use that promo code. You get all this stuff right here. Shout out to Lex Steele for the tip there. So we appreciate that. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Good luck unless you're against me. And also,
love that. That's the best.
all I got.
There's no other way to end the show.
Peace.